in Mountain View. Everybody on Facebook said we should come to Mellon, so that's what we're doing. We came here like 12 years ago. Obviously it's been a long time, but we do remember their boiled peanuts. So we're at Mellon's.
This is significantly 100 years before I was born. I always remember that.
You gonna try it?
No.
Is that each new one? Is it heavy? I think you're full of baloney.
This reminds me, my grandpa had a hillbilly weather station on his porch growing up. So it was a rock on a string, and it would say, if it's blowing, it's windy. If it's wet, it's raining. If it's gone, it's a tornado.
Cool. We got a almond cream soda and some candy, so we're good to go. Cheek is huge.
My jaw might be sore.
Here, take your soda.
We left Mellon's and now we're going to stop at the Dulcimer shop, which I remember going to years ago when we were here, and I think it's McSpadden's, or McSpadden, there we go. McSpadden Dulcimer's. Been here for a long time, and we want to see it again since it's been years since we've been here. Take the kids to see it, they've never seen it. I think they have more than Dulcimers. I think they have like a gift shop, but I'm not sure.
Because we don't even know how to play dulcimers.
Right, so we don't need a Dulcimer. So I'm hoping they have other things.
The thing with them is, even if you don't play dulcimer, when you come to Mountain View, you're still supposed to go to the dulcimer shop.
When in Rome.
Yeah.
Looks like it was used with the wheels in the race last time. Yep, the steering wheel. Toilet seat steering wheel.
Just a hole.
So I guess if you're racing and get too excited, take
Tim.
Very cool.
We're on our way to Bushel A Peck to get something to eat.
So I'm gonna get a Bushel burger with maple mayo in lieu of the normal barbecue sauce. But it sounds amazing. I did not know appetizers were fresh rolls. I love it. It reminds me of Cracker Barrel.
You have to share.
It came with my burger.
There's one for each of us.
It comes with my burger.
No, it isn't.
I don't know what it is. There's a very, maybe garlic based or some spreading sauce or spread.
I think this is apple butter in here, like homemade, delicious apple butter. Peck was amazing. We got homemade strawberry cheesecake to go, and that is with homemade crust.
Maple mayo, which I've never heard of. I wanted it on the burger. Incredible, makes that as well. Lots of homemade stuff, really, really good.
I highly recommend Bushel A Peck. Everything was fantastic. Don't forget dessert.
There's the Rusty Cup, I heard about that.
Change of plans, we're not going back to the rental yet. We found a giant rocking chair.
Right in front of the courthouse.
So, you know, we're just relaxing in our giant chair.
The only problem, lots of good food at Bushel A Peck. So climbing up here with a very full belly, full of lemonade and a good burger, it's a little rough.
You should have had a salad.
But I didn't. Happy with my decision.
Everybody say hey! Today is July 23rd, and I would say the temperature is in the 80s, wouldn't you say? Or possibly high 70s. Yeah. Nonetheless, normally July in Arkansas is upper 90s, if not 100 degrees. So standing out here would just be miserable. This is actually quite nice, and I was thinking today that, well, when we got up this morning, it was very humid and it was actually pretty warm. So I was thinking walking around the square, we were just gonna melt. It was starting to rain on me. But actually, it's very, very nice. This is pleasant. Can you jump? There it is. Club Possum, here we come. Should be some bluegrass music. Looks like a really small building, but we're curious. Absolutely amazing to see so many young people with so much talent. So cool. What'd you think?
Incredible. The sisters and the brother, the young one playing fiddle and the brother doing the mandolin and the older doing all the instruments, and vocals were amazing. It was really, really good.
The little girl was 11 years old. Y'all go follow the Parker unit on Facebook and Instagram. We are at the Ozark Folk Center State Park in Mountain View for the first time ever. We have obviously read a lot about it, but we've never been here. Supposedly there's a craft village and there's bluegrass music, and we're excited to see all of it.
We're already surprised at how large and spread out it is. There's a lot of property here with a lot of roads and a lot to take in, so we're excited to see.
Yeah, there's no other state park like this in Arkansas. It is truly unique.
Hello.
Hi.
How are y'all today?
We are excellent.
Great.
So they gave us a map, and there are tons of craft houses, I guess you would call it. Shops. Yes, craft shops around. We're gonna try to hit all of them.
Artisans work and stay here and then sell their goods here and elsewhere.
Yeah, these are people who live in Mountain View, and this is what they do. They're artisans. But first, music. What's interesting is that he taught himself how to do this. He dedicated 10 years to perfecting his craft with the butterflies alone. He made 1,500 15,000.
15,000.
No, I think she said 1,500.
I'm gonna go with 1,000. It was at least 10,000.
I think it was 1,500 butterflies before he was happy and felt like he was doing it the way he wanted to do. So it's amazing how there's no dyes or paint. It's just all heat.
Okay, I have something to say.
Okay.
So I've heard a lot of people doing art type jobs. And every single one at some point at the beginning or middle had a regular job, right, to pay the bills. So they got out of school.
A job they didn't like.
Yes, he said he went to school for sculpture and ceramics or something. So everyone has a job they don't like just to pay the bills, to buy time until their craft takes off and they can lean on it for financial security. But he said he did this from the beginning, out of school, did nothing else, and he made butterflies, like you said, for 10 years, and he learned that a bad butterfly would still sell, just not for as much. He would make a lot of them until he got better. So to hear someone who did this their whole life and never did a fake job or a job just to pay the bills, never heard that story. So it's pretty cool that he stuck with it and did it only.
It's a one-room schoolhouse, kids.
Here's where the inkwells would be for the pigtails to go in. So then you're leaning back and I have my inkwell and I'm playing with it and putting your hair in it. At least ask if you could ring the bell. I thought maybe it was possible. It was a big letdown. That could have been me with the bell, but I was told no.
Scarf I made for you when we were first married.
Bulletproof.
I used like 2 skeins of yarn.
Did it so tight that it stood up on its own.
So we're using a 100-year-old printing press to print these cards, and this is what we have in the print shop to sell. So this is part of our merchandise. These are individual letters. You can focus in on that. That's a capital T. That would be the size of about printing in a newspaper 100 years ago. All right, so we put that plate into the press and turn this wheel here, and that starts everything in motion. The rollers here now, they're getting ink from the ink supply disc. So that's where the ink comes from. And then they roll the ink across the printing plate. And the very next thing we do is put a sheet of blank cardstock in there. So after it's inked up, here we go, we're going to press it. Printing press. Right there, stamping it on the paper. And when it comes open, voila, there's our copy.
Oh, wow. This is the heirloom kitchen. It's snacks, ice cream, and Cokes and all that sort of stuff. And they do have the skillet kitchen down here, I think, that we've heard good things about.
I got I guess it's more of a stein than a coffee cup from the potter. It's a little bit taller than a coffee cup, and it has, of course, it's handmade pottery, and it has fern pattern, which they use actual ferns as they make the pottery to make that shape.
Well, a few hours later, 2 days of looking, and I think we have finally seen it all here at Ozark Folk Center State Park. We've gone in every single shop, watched every single demonstration, and it was worth it. It was definitely so cool and the most unique Arkansas State Park we have ever been to. We also learned that if you take your ticket stub from the Ozark Folk Center State Park to Blanchard Springs Caverns, then you will get a discount on your ticket there because they are sister parks somehow. We have just arrived at Blanchard Springs Caverns. This is the first time I have been here in about 12 years, and the kids have never been, so I don't even remember it.
I think there would be
All right, let's go have some fun. So
came into what we call our cathedral room. It is around 4 football fields in length, so 1,150 feet. So this is the largest room that we have in our cave system.
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
That was so neat. When the tour is over, you have to board a bus to get back to the parking lot, but the entire tour, the Dripstone tour, is accessible. We're on the bus, headed back.
Haven't been there in 12 years, and I forgot most of it and was amazed, as I was the first time, at the sheer size and grandeur of the cathedral room and even the choral room after. Amazing, beautiful, nothing like it in the state.
I think I'd forgotten everything except the walk-in.
Me too. We went to Cosmic recently, which is really nice, but this is so much larger. You definitely need to see both because this is just incredible.
They're both unique.
Yeah.
But this one is just massive. We're at Blanchard Springs, and I believe what we're about to see are the actual springs. There is a hiking trailhead over here, and that's where we're headed. She's like, I'm getting all the attention.
I think the ranger interpreter said normally 7,000 gallons a minute. I think he said we're a lot higher than that now because of the recent flood or heavy rainfall. So I'm guessing it's a lot more than 7,000 a minute right now. Really gushing.
The humidity down here is intense, and I don't know if you could see the fog coming up off the water, but it's absolutely beautiful. But it is like, I tell people all the time that Arkansas can feel like a jungle. It can feel very tropical, and that's what this feels like because it's very lush and it's very damp.
I feel it sticking to my arms.
Yeah, it feels very, very sticky out here, but that's Arkansas. We're on our way down to Mirror Lake. I've seen this in pictures so many times, but I've never seen it in person. We just had Hurricane Beryl come through here, and there was a lot of water and a lot of flooding, so it's not as blue as it normally is, but nonetheless, here it is. In our lives, and we've lived in Arkansas our entire lives. We're going this way.
Children, this way. It's a unique humidity because the spring water is cool. So there's almost like a little bit of coolness in the air, but at the same time warm and very, very muggy. So it's just kind of strange. Down by the old mill stream is Mitchell Mill.
Here we are, Mitchell Mill. This armadillo is still roaming. Let's hope they don't bite. Okay, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think this is Sylamore Creek, and this is the Blanchard Springs Rec Area, I think. So this is just a big gravel bar, and then the creek is over here.
We have to hurry and head back to town if we're gonna catch any picking and grinning later.
We're gonna go here.
At the, is it the gathering place? Is that
I
right?
think so. Whoa Mule.
And it's Club Possum, and tonight is Whoa Mule, and we're not sure, but we're gonna try to fit it into our schedule, which would probably mean we don't get to eat dinner until 9:30 because we have to go straight there. We haven't eaten yet, so we'll see.
Whoa Mule is supposed to be a group of older gentlemen, and apparently their playing's good, but the banter between songs is even better.
Yeah.
Okay, so only in Arkansas can you pass Crooked Ridge Road, and then up here on the right is Grandpa Jones Road, and then there's going to be a Hidden Ridge Road. How'd Grandpa Jones get his on? What is this?
He's
Buck Pond Road, and then Aaron Hollow. Look at you, Aaron, getting your own hollow.
Wasn't Grandpa Jones on Hee Haw? Was that different? I mean, there's one that was, wasn't there?
I did not watch Hee Haw.
I told you I wanted my cap on before you turned the camera on.
Leave
me.
it on, boy. I did not watch Hee Haw.
I could be wrong. I think there's a Grandpa Jones. I'm not sure if it's the same thing.
I sure don't know. Swing Bridge.
Someone needs to patch some holes.
What?
Hope the bridge is in better shape than the road. Hear me that far away?
We hope the bridge.
I hope the bridge is in better shape than
the road. We heard you.
I don't know. You were farther away. I'm not sure.
Here's what I want to know. How old is this swinging bridge?
Oh no, this is not. It is tiny and narrow.
Bridge, we made it across.
I mean, it's interesting that over here it's close to pavement. This side looks like it goes basically nowhere except a detour to get to the main road. But it's an awesome bridge. I guess there used to be a major road through here. It's very interesting.
I guess. We're over here by Angler's Restaurant.
That is amazing. Aren't we farther south? I don't know.
I have no idea. Sign says Anglers.
I hope we have.
We better get out of the road.
There's a tent over there, so I guess there's, I forget which campground there's a tent.
It looks intense. Okay. We came back downtown, Mountain View, as one does in the evening, and there are people playing at the Pick and Park.
By the ice cream store across from the courthouse.
There's quite a few people gathered around there, but we are walking down the road now. We are going back to Club Possum to catch the last 30 minutes of the band that's playing there. But I wanted to show you a little bit of what it looks like at night around here. Hey.
Hey. So much within walking distance in this town. It's really awesome. Restaurant, shops, multiple places playing music, and you just walk to everything.
What we were talking about earlier is how you can have a good time in this town and they don't nickel and dime you. Some towns you pay for parking, you would pay for all the, you know, music events and everything. Here you can literally come stay and then just walk around and hear all the free music and have a really great time. So
Okay, it's clear.
it's worth coming to Mountain View. Hello.
How are y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Go on, sis.
This is the Wildflower, and it's a bed and breakfast. And it's right next to Club Possum. In fact, I think they own this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody, we're in Mountain View, and for the last 4 days we have been staying here at the Mountain View RV Park and Guest Hotel. So I'm gonna give you a tour of that right now. We've been staying in the Serenity cabin. They have 2 cabins just like this. This one has a bedroom, bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room. The couch folds out, so that's where the kids have been sleeping. They also have all of these RV sites with full hookups. They have a laundry room. They have gathering places where you could play music or have a meeting. They also have extra motel style rooms down there at the end and a 2-story guest motel at the end. We have thoroughly enjoyed staying here. Here are a couple points I want to add. 1, it's very close to downtown and all the action. 2, the grounds are immaculate. 3, they're very nice here. And 4, it's a quiet place to stay. Y'all check them out. Mountain View RV Park and Guest Motel, you're gonna love it.
I'm almost like, just forget the entree, just bring me 6 more of these homemade biscuits rolls with apple butter. Thank you, Hal. That wasn't on here. I thought you were done. Your purse is in the truck.
Yeah. Yes,
Filming
what's
me.
wrong with you?
Quit.
I have known the troubles I was born to know, and I have wanted things a poor man's born to want, and in all my dreams and memories I go running to the fields of Arkansas from which I'm from. Arkansas, your river still flowing, is your cotton growing, white as snow. To the young men still fiddle with the thought of growing rich, slowly turn to old folks that are whittling on the stick. Arkansas, Arkansas.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, a huge thank you to our Patreon members for supporting this video.